Hey, this is Mr. Poole. This is a basic intro to the new phone. The phone that you see in the camera right here is the phone on my wall. It's a 24 button phone that the secretaries administrators have. The picture on the left that you're seeing on this video is the 12 button phone, which is actually what 90% of the phones are in the school. They all have the exact same functionality. The only difference is this bottom two rows of hotkeys, which honestly I don't really need, but it lets me go direct to some of the offices, and it's there so they can transfer. On your phone, on the 12 button phone, it has a button that goes straight to your office when you need to call your office, and then it says right on the strip there what those things do on your phone. So the intercom button is to call another number. And if you don't pick up the phone, it's in speaker mode. And I have my speaker turned all the way down. Turn it up right here. And with these hotkeys right here, I'm going to turn it down all the way. And I'm going to go ahead and hang that up. By the way, you saw the speaker button light up right there. These line 1-2s are to get outside lines. So if I'm trying to make an outside phone call, I would pick it up, hit the line number, and now I could dial straight out there on the line. I'm not going to make a phone call. And we have two lines that are available to us. The one feature that I really like is this third one. It says rec call right there. It's to record a call. So anytime you have a phone call going on, maybe with a parent or a student or anything that you want to record to your voicemail, I can just hit the record call. It will start recording that and it will add it directly to my voicemail mailbox. Basically, these other ones down here at the end are paging buttons that everyone has the ability to do paging. It says district page, high school page, middle school page, elementary school page. If you push that button and pick up your handset, you'll be going out to all the phones and speakers in that functional area. High school, middle school, and elementary school obviously are those specific one. The district one goes to all those and the outside speakers around the building, as well as some that we're getting hooked up at the athletic complex as well. So that's what those hotkeys do. This message up here changes and the menu available changes whenever I'm in something. And these soft keys change what those things do whenever I'm in something too. You can see it says Poole because it's my phone. Yours will say your name, and that's what people will also see when you call their phone. They'll know exactly who's calling, or at least the last name. And those of you that share last names, I'm going to change those when I get access to first initial last name so that since there's too many Thompsons in the school, just having it say Thompson would not help you. The phone basically works pretty easily. The things that I do want to point out as gotcha, that microphone button, if it's red, it means as soon as someone intercoms into your room, they can hear what's going on in your room because you already turned the mic on. I would recommend always having that off unless you're trying to use the microphone as a speakerphone. You pick up the handset, you don't need to have the mic on. Again, not recommended. There's two things that are a little different on this phone, or a lot different on this phone. One of which is that by default, anyone can call in anytime during the day and ring your room. And obviously, as teachers, we don't want that. We don't want to get any messages. Our old system automatically sent them direct to voicemail during the school day. And I think most classrooms are going to want to have direct to voicemail on. So here's how we do that. There's the voicemail message button. I push that. The first thing it does is ask for my security code. You won't have a code until you set one. So I'm in my voicemail now. I'm going to hit the more button to go over, and then I'm going to go into setup. That is where you would create a code for your phone, a PIN code. If you don't create a PIN code, you don't have to enter one from your phone to get your voicemail. But neither does anyone else that picks up your phone. And I do not want to take the chance of a student picking up my phone and getting in my voicemail. So I would go ahead and hit code and set a code. Right there, call H is call handling. I'm going to push that. And right now, I have already turned on my direct to voicemail. And now this became a hotkey. If I push that, yours will say that, direct to voicemail off, meaning that people can call your room during the day. I am going to leave mine on all the time and turn it off if I'm expecting a call. But any other time, I'm going to leave that on. So you just come here and hit that button. It says direct to voicemail on. And now if somebody from outside the school calls, it will go direct to voicemail and will not ring my room. Okay, I got to go back all the way by just lifting the handset and going back up. So that's direct to voicemail. So I'm back at the voicemail. This is also where I record a greeting. It says greet. So if I hit there, you have the ability to record 3 different greetings. I have just leave a message in mine, and it's already greeting one's already recorded. But that's how you record a voicemail for yourself. This leave message is if you want to make your own message to yourself in your voicemail. And then the last thing is, if when I got to set up, this record name is to record your name. So it says, hi, you're leaving a message for, and it will say extension 1235, but mine will now say Brian Poole. So that's what that does for you as well. The new system automatically emails you a voicemail is left. So I just want to show you what it's like to have a phone call come into your phone. So I turned off direct to voicemail and I'm going to call myself, and that's what it's like when it's coming in. Right now it says line number 1 and it says transfer. They have told me that as soon as they get the setup finished that it will tell me where that is coming from. But this is what it looks like when you're leaving a message. So after the 5th ring, it should automatically go to my voicemail, and I'm going to leave a voicemail and let you see what that looks like when a voicemail is left. And if I need to get that, I can just go ahead and come in here and check my voicemail. And I do that by hitting my voicemail. Hey, there it's soft key, basically went back to, and delete was an option. Now, that's how I check my messages. But here's one of the great things about the new system. It also emails me that message into my school email address. So when you get a voicemail left for you, you get an email just like this. It says it's from outside caller. It says voice message from. It says who left it. It says when they left it, what the phone number was. It just says outside caller because right now the caller ID isn't working, but it should say the name of the person left the message, and then it's just an attachment that I can just click on.
Hey, this is a voicemail test to see what happens when I leave a voicemail. Bye.
And that's it. So it's pretty cool. Now the thing is, it's not instantaneous. I think it sends these out every 10 minutes because I paused and I'm still waiting for the voicemail to come in, and it has not come in yet. So that's it. That's a basic introduction to our voicemail system. I'm just learning it as well. Thanks.